Welcome back to this pick,
Welcome back to the show, you guys.
and this is going to be our previews of college football and NFL. We're only doing the college football playoff previews and the last week of NFL.
Yeah.
First game we're talking about is Notre Dame Clemson. Clemson's favored by 13 points. I think it's going to be around 10 points, but I do think Clemson's winning this game. The keys for Clemson is they need to definitely establish a running game. The running back is a really great player. He definitely has a lot of breakaway speed, and he has a lot of amazing runs. One of the best running backs in the country. And if he can really get going, I definitely think Clemson's winning this football game. Trevor Lawrence, he needs to play really well. He cannot throw stupid interceptions, which he hasn't really done this season necessarily, but he is a freshman, true freshman, so let's just make sure I just want to make sure he doesn't get rattled or anything. So if he has a bad game, maybe Clemson loses this game. Other thing for Clemson is the key is they need to get pressure on Book, make him throw stupid interceptions. And if those things can happen, I definitely think Clemson's going to win this one fairly easily. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be kind of somewhat of a close game, but never really in doubt for Clemson. But yeah, I think it's going to be that, or I think it's going to be a blowout. Keys for Notre Dame is they need to get pressure on Trevor Lawrence, see if he can turn the ball over a little bit. They can't let their Clemson's running back dominate them. They can't let that Clemson's defensive line dominate them. They're not gonna. Clemson's not gonna have Lawrence, so that's gonna be really interesting. He's one of their better players on the team. I definitely think they're gonna probably try to see if they want to move Bryant inside and start Xavier Thomas. He's a freshman. He's played really well when he has played. One of the big weaknesses, in my opinion, on this Clemson defense is their secondary, and Book's a pretty good quarterback, so yeah. I think if he can take advantage of this lackadaisical secondary to a certain degree, they're not bad or anything, but they're not great either. Definitely think Notre Dame has a shot in this one. Notre Dame has pretty good receivers, and they have big ones, so they good receivers. So I definitely think if they can get those guys going, I could see that it maybe going in Notre Dame's favor. But I just think Clemson has so much talent. They have a lot of experience. They've pretty much been in every playoff. And this is the first time for Notre Dame. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good game. I hope so. I don't want to see a blowout. I want to see at least a competitive game. But I got Clemson win this one.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I got Clemson win this one as well. I just truly think that Clemson's going to overwhelm them by the end of the game or by the end of the day. I really like Clemson's offense. The rookie quarterback Lawrence still is a big question mark in my eyes as far as what he could do on this field because he's very up and down. So we might get a Lawrence that might struggle a little bit, and we might get a Lawrence that balls out. We don't know quite yet, but I think this offense is good enough. I think their running game is really solid for Clemson. I think that defense for Clemson is really menacing. They are missing one of their best players, one of their best defensive players, but I think they're going to make up for that because their depth is so deep in that roster. I think they're going to actually be okay. I don't think it's going to tamper their good defensive play that much. I do think this will be a close game for at least a quarter and a half. I think Notre Dame's going to keep it interesting, but I just think, like I said, overall, I think Clemson is going to overwhelm Notre Dame. I think they're going to cause maybe a turnover or two. I don't know if it's going to be an interception necessarily, but I feel like there's going to be some sort of turnover that's going to be significant for Notre Dame in this game.
You mean Clemson or?
What do you mean?
Or Notre Dame?
No, if Notre Dame, I think Notre Dame's going to turn the ball over in like an important time. Okay. I feel like that they need to score, and I think they're going to turn the ball over. Keys for Notre Dame, if they want to win this game, I think one of the most important things is to get into Lawrence's head, get some pressure on him, and try to get in his head and possibly make him cause some turnovers. I told him off camera a little while ago that I think he's actually going to turn the ball over I'm not sure when. It could be a big moment, and then again, it could be late in the game when they're up or something like that. But I have a feeling Lawrence might throw a pick in this game. I just have that feeling, and because there's going to be a lot of nerves in this game, and he's a young quarterback, so it could definitely happen. Yeah, keys for Notre Dame, like I said, is get pressure on him and establish a running game. Their running back is a really solid running back, and that will definitely help them in the passing game. You don't want to put everything on Ian Book. I think if it's just him trying to win this game, it's going to be rough. They got to be, like I said, they got to have some type of balance if they're even want to, like I said, get close in this game. But yeah, like I said, I think it's going to be for the most part, an interesting game. But yeah, I think Clemson is just going to pull away eventually and get this W.
That's pretty much all I got to say about the game.
Yeah, that'll do it for me. Please comment, like, subscribe. Of course, we'll love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. We'll see you on the next one.